Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome to new. My name is Mark, and today we are back with another Twisted-Wonderland reaction. We're checking out the final Ceremonial robes vignette that I am able to react to. This is for Lilia, and it's called "We'll Have to Compete," which I am very excited to get into this one. Because after this, we are going to be doing, I believe, the next one that I have. The next ones we are doing are either school uniforms or PE. But otherwise, we'll go from there afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to talk about that more during the next vignette reaction, which will probably be school uniforms. I'll talk about the whole list I have and all that now. But anyways, I want to get into it. But as always, shout out to Songs for Studios for the reaction, not for the reaction, for the video. Link to the original will be in the description down below. Go over there, give it a like, come back here, give this video a like, subscribe, the notification bell, hype the video in the YouTube mobile app, Patreon down below for early access, and throw on wishlist as well for the Riddle cosplay. But yeah, anyways, support always does mean the world to me, whether that's just watching the videos, engaging, liking, commenting, subscribing, even going over to the Patreon. It means the world to me as always, so I appreciate all that. But as always, I'm very excited to get to, so let's get into Lilia's Ceremonial Robes vignette. We'll have to compete. Ceremonial Robes 1 will have to compete. Lilia Van Rouge. Classroom, hold on. This is, oh good, 1080p, just had to make sure. Oh, so you brought Scalding Sands Donuts as your snack today, Kaleem. Scalding Sands Donuts sounds good. I want some donuts. I love donuts. I like donuts as long as they're not, like, glazed, because they're always way too sticky for me to enjoy. But then also, I'm not a huge fan of powdered donuts because they're always so powdery and messy. But I love donuts. I want to try some Scalding Sands Donuts. I'm surprised you know them, Lilia. They're a syrup-coated treat known as alamat. Syrup-coated, I don't know if that's glazed per se. Hold on one second. Muted just in time. That sneeze was building up for a while, bro, during my last two reactions. Anyways, I'm not surprised Lilia knows them. Because he's old, presumably. So he's probably seen a lot of the world, man. Like, syrup coated though, I'd try it. They're pretty enough to put on Magic Hand, but I think may have broken the sweetness barrier. Damn, man. I better swipe one of Lilia's candies. Yoink! Of course you would, Cater. Cough, cough. What are these? Sick. Valid question. What are they? It's licorice. Like they did after one bite, are you? Ooh, licorice. I actually have had licorice before. I actually quite like it. I don't think licorice is bad. It's definitely not something I'd probably eat one after the other every single day. But I will eat licorice if I see it in front of me. I'll eat it. I like licorice. I wonder, does Lilia actually like it? No, I mean sick as in I'm gonna be sick. They're like salty gum or something. Blah. Does Lilia just carry licorice around to enjoy or to trick people? Good question. I love Lilia's like vibe and design, bro, and aesthetic and appearance. Just everything about Lilia, man. Really, I'm rather fond of myself. Lunch? This is the stuff. I bet it is, man. Like, you make them look so good, but I cannot stand them either. They stink so much that it's hard to believe they're edible. Damn. I don't remember licorice smelling bad. Granted, I don't usually take a whiff of the candy. I just eat it. Because candy. Unless it's like watermelon. I love the smell of like watermelon and bubble gum. I love that smell. It's hard to believe they're edible. Damn, man. How unfortunate. I was looking forward to sharing my favorite snack with my clubmates. Aw, poor Lilia. Was he actually, though? Oh yeah, speaking of club activities, what are we doing to draw in freshmen this year? What club activities do they do? Oh! Doesn't Kaleem do music? Music club? Because I remember when Whose vignette was it? It was a Floyd's vignette. Kaleem was in music, like his club, right? He was either in doing music with his club or he was just doing music. Well, is it? I'm guessing it's music, because, like, that's the only thing I can know of that Kaleem might have done. Hello? That's the whole reason we met up today, isn't it? I have no idea, man. Wait a minute. Which club are we in? Lilia. You're not senile. Don't pretend to be senile. You're more youthful than a lot of old people probably are. There's no way you're senile. Unless you're in multiple clubs, but there's no way you're in that many clubs that you forget. You don't know the pop music club. I was right. So, music club. Pop music club. That's so specific. Does that mean there's a rock music club, country music club, techno music club? Oh, that'd be funny. Ah, yes. Now I remember. Even when we gather in the club room, all we do is hang out, so I slipped my mind. Damn. Oof. Yeah, I've hardly touched an instrument since joining. Oof. Well, go touch an instrument. That's why the head mage just got his sights on us. He wants to shut down the club. We've only got 3 members and we never do anything. We don't get more people this year. We're getting disbanded. Aw. That sucks, man. Also, for the record, of all the people in Hearts of You to be in a band club, music club, Cater fits them, makes the most sense. Although I could also see Ace being in there playing on the drums. He seems like a drummer. Like, look at Ace and how he acts and just how he is, and then tell me he does not have the vibe of a drummer. I'm serious. He has the vibe of a drummer. Riddle I could also see being in a band. I could see him being on either vocals or bass. Yeah, I could see him being on that. And Trey could be piano. So we've got to snag some freshies at the student club fair this year. I don't think we'd have much luck getting students to join. Damn. Current students. That's fair, man. Especially depending on if they're in any of our clubs. The students in this school aren't exactly band material as it is. Damn. True. That's probably true, honestly. I mean, some of them are, though. Let's be honest here. Some of them are. You can't just say all of them. The green honestly looks really good on Lilia. Which is good to see. Seriously, they can't jive with each other at all. All they do is fight. Leon. Indeed, they all cite musical differences when leaving the club, but the truth is that they simply cannot cooperate. Damn, man. Man, even Lilia's like not smiling or happy, man. You know it's a big deal. Yeah. True, they cannot cooperate. Probably, yeah. And now we're the only ones left. Damn, man. Because we're the top 3 low-key guys in this school. You, Cater, you are low-key. And the sky is blue. Or green. Or pink. Oh, the sky is blue. But no, the point is, Cater being low-key has a higher chance of not happening than the world ending. So you didn't have to do us any favors with your performance at last year's fair, Lilia. Oh, what was this performance like at last year's fair? The way you were shrieking and smashing guitars had people running for the hills. The only one who we got to join was Kaleem. Damn, man. Hey, to be fair, I'd join a band purely like a club if I saw them doing that. That sounds chaotic. I'd join that. As long as I don't gotta be smashing guitars either. I better not do all that work, man. Ridiculous. Screaming like that is my special. Yeah. Yeah, I can see him. I could see him doing scream metal. Yeah, I could see him having a set of lungs on him. Fair enough. I'd want to see that. A thrash metal concert only truly begins once all the guitar strings have snaps. Damn. I mean, you're not wrong. From what I have seen, you're not wrong. But damn, man. Now I want to see him perform a thrash metal. I want to see him perform that. Like, actually hear him sing that. That kind of hardcore stuff is so not my scene. It's not even all that popular. It's popular with the right people. The right people. That's what matters. I thought it was fun. I've never seen anything like it. Hell yeah. At least Kaleem's enthusiastic about it. You really caught me off guard when you suddenly leaped into the audience. Yeah, that would catch most people off guard. Crowd surfing is the best part of concerts. I have never been to a concert. Well, okay. I've never been to like an official concert. I've like been to like pop-up concerts in like local areas where I'm in like a local city. But like I've never been to an official concert, so I don't know if crowd surfing is actually a thing that goes on there still. But it is a really big part from what I've heard. I was taken aback too when no one caught me and I fell straight to the ground. Damn, man. Lilia's so chipper. I really do like Lilia. I can only imagine what kind of backstory he has, though. I don't know if I'm gonna cry or not, seeing his backstory, but who knows? Yeah, I think we strolled far enough down memory lane for one day. At this rate, we're still gonna get the boot, you know? True. That's probably true, yeah. I don't want to lose my place to hang after class. I definitely don't want to be forced into a sports club. Ugh. Fair enough, man. I wouldn't want to be forced into a sports club either. And I say that as someone who actually played baseball in high school. I would not want to play sports again in school, man. There's a reason I actually mainly prefer basketball. Because you don't need to be like in a school or anything. You just like play it. If you know anyone, which I don't. So I just mainly play by myself. But like, basketball's one of the few sports that you can just pick up and play. So it's soccer, I guess, but like, that's about it, really. Fine. Then maybe we should get some actual practice in for the fair. True. Find some practice. If we're going to be a power trio, who wants what? Well, obviously, I want to be the lead singer, of course. Damn, man. I want Lilia to be the lead singer. Hey, we can't all be singers. I mean, you can, technically. You can all be singers and all play the instruments if you're good enough. To be fair, there's nothing that says you can't all be singers. So much for us being the top of what 3 low-key guys we are. Still students of Night Raven to college, true. Low-key went out the window after that. In any case, it only makes sense for the most talented vocalist to get the position of lead singer, and that's Lilia. Based purely on age alone, he probably has the most experience. And that would be me, whenever I sing. Everyone, Jamil, my parents, siblings, you name it, showers me with compliments. Probably because they have to, Kamali. Let's be completely honest here. It's probably because they're like, they want to just spoil you. But also, you probably do sound good as a singer, to be fair. Relatives and friends totally don't count. That's kind of fair, actually. That's like saying my mom. That's like someone saying their mom, like, says they're special or something like that. As for me, whenever I go to karaoke with someone, they get super into my smooth vocal stylings. I probably would too. Wait, you too. I believe I already demonstrated my singing skills during last year's fair. You did, yeah. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately, but you did. I already told you your banshee screeches are going to drive all the normal fresh away. Who cares about normal? Fun is what matters. And catchiness. And thrash metal is sketchy and catchy. So none of us have any intention of backing down, Appears not. Very well, in that case, we'll have to compete for it. We'll have to compete. Makes sense. What? We'll have to compete. Lilia Van Rouge. Classroom. So what kind of competition are we going to have? I have no idea. Hard pass on duking it out. Nah, Lilia will win that. Yeah. Lilia will win a hand-to-hand fight, man. We're deciding on who gets to be the lead singer, so we'll see both Who can score the most points on a karaoke app? Oh, that's a good idea. We'll each sing one song. We get to pick whatever we feel we're best at. How's that sound? I've never actually been to karaoke. I'd want to go. Karaoke sounds fun. But also, I can't carry a tune. At all. But I like singing still. Sure, we get to show off our repertoire too. Okay, I'll start. Okay, you start, man. You know? You already know which song you want to sing, yeah? Of course he does. Yeah, I'm going for the new jam my fave band put out this week. It's in the perfect key for me. Cool. Wait, what? Guess it's not on the karaoke app yet. Damn, man. You'll have to search for another song then. What will you do, Kaleem? Good question. What are you gonna do, Kaleem? I was thinking about it, and I'm actually better at dancing than thinking. Can we have a dance-off? No. No. Nuh-uh, that completely defeats the purpose. Yeah, exactly. Just be a dancer then. Be the band's dancer. Ever unpredictable, this one. Well, you should have plenty of time to think of something while I sing. Hell yeah. Let me start the karaoke again. And a Briar Valley Lullaby will be under the folk song category, I think. A Briar Valley Lullaby. I want to hear that. You're doing a children's song? What happened to thrash metal? Is it actually thrash metal? My true forte lies in lullabies. I can have a crying babe sleeping soundly in seconds. Hell yeah. Put me to sleep, Lilia. You can put me to sleep every night. I'm happy with that. Wow, never would have expected that from you. The secret is to pepper the performance with random shrieks and shouts. Fair enough. I could adapt. We are talking about lullabies here, right? Are we? The Briar Valley lullabies are like thrash metal, right? Is there a baby lie that can fall asleep at hearing speeches? You sure they don't just straight up pass out? The result's the same. The end result's the same. Doesn't matter the method. Does not matter the method. The end result is the same. How rude. I'll have you know they snored very peacefully. Ah, memories. Memories, memories, memories. Do you have siblings who are much younger than you or something? Valid question. No, he has children. No, not siblings, but I have lived with babies. Malleus. I try singing lullabies once in a while, but I can never get my little listeners to nod off. You gotta teach me your secret later. Good idea. That's a good secret to learn as well. Lilia is so fascinating to me. I just want more Lilia. Sure. Now, if I may begin. Briar Valley lullabies aren't on the app either. Damn. That's so unfortunate. Too bad, so sad. That's probably way too specific. You gotta go more mainstream. Oof. Can Lilia do mainstream? Well, Cater and I can't sing our songs of choice, and Kaleem would rather dance. True. We can't hold a competition like this. I suppose the only choice left to us is play rock, paper, scissors. With death on the table. The fate of our band shall hereby rest upon he who Lady Luck favors most. Hell yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah, you're leaving way too much up to chance. True. But you all want to be singers, so it's easier that way. Exactly. Exactly, Clem. Oh, are they just gonna tie now? Fine. Just going like the flow like this is more my style anyways. True. Are they just gonna tie now? How are they gonna solve this if they just keep tying? Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. Yes, I won. Oh, cool. Nice job, Lilia. I'm happy for you. Oh, you've got good luck, Lilia. Yeah, he does. Okay, but no smashing guitars this time. That was... Okay, I appreciate that was quick and that they just accepted that. I do appreciate that. You know, I'm happy to have one, but after giving it some more thought, I think I'd actually prefer to play bass or drums. Jesus Christ, bro. Damn, man. Valid question. What do we play rock, paper, scissors for, man? It was a position everyone wanted, so I couldn't very well let it be without winning it for myself. Damn, man. Lilia's competitive. Good to know. Hell yeah. I like competitive people. Within reason. If you're that obsessed with standing out, then why don't you be lead guitarist / singer or something? Valid question. You don't understand at all. According to my research, it is either the bass player or the drummer who most commonly leads a band. Oof. Okay. Besides which, I find the idea of a role that impresses yet restrained rather agreeable. Ooh. I find the idea of a role that is impressive yet restrained. Yeah, I can see that. Impressive yet restrained. That's cool. You're familiar with the latest pop songs, so you should be the lead singer, Cater. That is true. This is Pop Music Club. Yes, thank you, Lilia. I'll be on guitar and vocals. Then what do you do, Queen? Dance. I don't know. This can't be singing, right? I only know how to play instruments from the land of scalding sands. I'm particularly good at the darbuka. What's the darbuka? What is that? First of all, same. What is it? It's a type of drum that has a rather exotic sound to it. I saw it one long ago when I visited the country. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's kind of what I knew early on. Makes sense that he knows. He's old. He's got a lot of travel experience. As much as I hate busting chops, don't you think a folk instrument would be a little out of place in a power trio? Depends on the instrument and how it sounds. If you're good at percussion instruments, then you'll be a natural on a regular set of drums. I'll teach you how to play. Hell yeah. Aw, thanks, Lilia. I can't wait to learn. Hell yeah, man. This is adorable. And so I'll be on bass, which makes me the leader of our band. Of course. And you're in the middle. Fair enough. Oh, you're really hung up on that. So what kind of outfits should we wear? Oh, great leader. Valid question. What kind of outfits should you wear? A good question. They must draw attention at the very least. Yes. Yeah, it's worth something super flashy. What if we bedazzle ourselves with jewels? Jewels might get in the way depending on what they are. Nice, but we can't go over our budget. That's also fair. Right, we are a tiny club on the verge of collapse. The few funds we have will only cover upkeep for our instruments. Oof. Okay, money. Money's a problem, bro. That's unfortunate. So we have to pick from the clothes we have already, basically. Here, so. Our dorm uniforms are pretty fancy, but if we wore those, we wouldn't be matching. Oh, that's true. Matching clothes that we all possess. Moreover, something with grandiose flair. Ceremonial robes. I was wondering where the ceremonial robes would come into play. I've just been running along with this vignette, assuming there were no ceremonial robes involved, and it was just technically ceremonial robes vignette. Eureka, we're our ceremonial robes. Hell yeah. Ooh, sharp. Good thinking, Lilia. Yeah, good thinking. If you two agree with it, now I'm in. Hell yeah. Besides that, now I must be sure to practice every day. Yep, practice makes perfect. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's cool. Ooh, I love his nails. As I've said many times, I'm a broken record, but I love his design. But I love his nails. They're very nice. I like his fangs. His little fangs, his hair, his eyes. He actually looks really cool in his ceremonial robes, to be fair. Actually fits perfectly, bro. Diasomnia Dorm Lounge. And that's the long and short of it. Damn, man. So that's why you weren't lead guitarist and vocalist with your father? Father is still funny to me. But fair enough. It is what it is. I will never forget your performance for the rest of my life. You're a bona fide professional bassist, Lilia. That's right. Lilia's a professional. Naturally. I love Lilia, man. I genuinely can't wait to learn more about Lilia eventually in the anime and Malleus and all them. Diasomnia does interest me greatly. All the dorms do interest me, but Diasomnia does also greatly interest me. But I'm very excited to get into all the other dorms as well once the anime does its thing. But with that said, that was my reaction to Lilia's Ceremonial Rose Vignette. We'll have to compete. If you want to check out the original, it'll be in the description down below. Once again, shout out to Songstress Studios for the video, as always. And, yeah. This is the final Ceremonial Rose Vignette. I am very excited to get into the next ones, which will probably be the school uniforms or PE uniforms. I haven't quite decided yet. But we still have a lot to go through. Don't you worry. We still have 20... we have 50, 60 more vignettes to go through, give or take. Ish. If not more. Who knows? We're going to be here for a while. Daily uploads going forward, at least until the fall season comes around. But with that said, Patreon down below for the early access, as always, 2 to 3 days ahead, if not more. But probably not less. But with that said, like, subscribe, get notification bell, hype the video in the YouTube mobile app, share the video with a friend, how's it not? Thank you for all the love and support, and the engagement, as always. It genuinely means the world to me. But with that said, as always, my name is Mark. Never stop being yourself, disappear and I. We'll see all you incredible people in the very next video.